Hey bookaholics, it's Isabel and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite book couples. So this is part of my Valentine's series that I'm doing on my channel. I'm going to be talking about all romance, all different kind of topics on romance stuff, and this is going to be my topic of my favorite book couples. So I have read a lot of books and I have come across a lot of couples that I have fallen in love with. I think they fit so well together. They're just like the perfect swoony pair and I just love them. These are my top 7 book couples of all time and I'm so excited to talk about them with you, so let's get right into it. The first couple I want to talk about is Addie, Larue, and Henry from The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So this is a new couple that I fell in love with. I just really love them together. They were so cute and they just kind of mesh with each other just because in a way they were fated to be together because they were both in a situation that made it so they would be the only ones who could happily be together. I don't want to say too much because then it'll be spoilery, but I really enjoyed these two people together. They just kind of worked and they were just very cute, and they both had their problems. Addie LaRue, obviously, she's been alive for like 300 years and no one remembers her, and that's kind of her curse, while we have Henry who has his own curse. And yeah, they're just a really cute couple. This story just has a place in my heart because it was just very well written. It was very well thought out. Like when I first heard this premise, I was like, how is this going to work? And V.E. Schwab made it work and I really enjoyed it. So that's the first couple. The second couple I have on here is Audrey Rose and Thomas from Stalking Jack the Ripper series. So I've only read the first 2 books in this series, but I absolutely love following Audrey Rose and Thomas. They just have such a great witty banter. They just go back and forth and they're just really cute together. I think that they just really work because Thomas allows Audrey to like be herself, because this is like in the 18th century where women are meant to be, you know, in the kitchen doing what they're supposed to do as their duty as the woman. But Thomas just like lets her shine. He's very supportive of her and just really gung-ho on helping her achieve her dream of being a, what's it called, bomber, I guess, and like kind of solving mysteries. Like he's very supportive and willing to help, and just he's a supportive boyfriend and I just really love it, even though they're not officially boyfriends because they're not supposed to be without actually being like courting each other. But I really love this couple and I find them so cute. The next couple I have here is Cress and Thorne from the Lunar Chronicles. This couple just makes me swoon so much, okay? This couple, I absolutely love them. They're so adorable. I really love their dynamic just because Thorne is so sarcastic and just so supportive, but also just like really will give his opinion whenever he like he'll give his opinion no matter what, and I really enjoy that of him. And then we have Cress, who is very soft-spoken, very shy and anxious, and honestly they just kind of work together. Thorne kind of brings out her strengths and Cress kind of makes Thorne very sentimental and just sweet, and I just found them so adorable together, and every time they're in a scene I just like kind of swooned, and I just love how they met. The funniest scene is where they're interacting for the first time and Thorne comes onto the screen and notices her hair and Cress just ducks, and because she's so shy, and I really love that. I really enjoyed this book and I really enjoyed this couple. They're just so adorable and yeah, they're one of my favorites. So the next couple we have here is Simon and Baz from Carry On. Honestly, when I first read this book, when I was first initially reading it, I wasn't too sure if I was going to enjoy it, but as I got to know Simon and I got to know Baz and I saw their dynamic and their interactions and just how love to hate and hate to love they are, like they're just so cute and it's so funny when they interact, and I just love them together. I just find them so cute, especially them in Carry On. I love their witty banter and their back and forth and just their hate for each other at first, and then just their immediate loyalty to each other, and just Baz's love for him throughout the whole thing. And I don't know, I just love them, and I love Baz, and I don't know, I fangirl about these two a lot, so they're just my favorite. And I honestly can't wait for the third book. The next couple I have here is Lara Jean and Peter from To All the Boys I Loved Before series. Honestly, this couple's on here mostly because of Peter. I absolutely love Peter. Peter's my favorite. He's such a sweet guy, and he's just so loyal when he like is in a relationship with someone, and like I just love his character. And I love how Peter kind of brought out Lara Jean's character and really helped her shine and really brought her out of her comfort zone and made her realize just how special she was. And like Peter just absolutely loved being with her, and honestly I really love this couple. I cannot wait for the third movie to come out and just see how this whole thing concludes, and I'm just so excited to see this couple again on screen. And honestly, I just love this couple. They're so cute, and I just absolutely swoon for Peter, so yeah. The next couple I have here is Alex and Henry from Red, White, and Royal Blue. Oh my god. Okay, this couple, oh my god. Okay, this couple I absolutely fell in love with. The first read I did, I just loved Alex and I loved Henry, and I just loved their dynamic. I loved how they went from being like enemies to being like so obsessed with each other and falling in love, and just how their story came to be. And I just really enjoyed following their journey and their love story, and I ended up reading this book again that same year that I read it, and I just fell in love with them all over again. And I just absolutely love this couple and smile every time I think about this book. And the last couple I want to talk to you guys about is my absolute favorite of all time couple, and that's Magnus and Alec from the Shadowhunter series. I absolutely love them because this couple starts out being these two separate individuals who have their own strengths and weaknesses. Like Alec started out as this very shy and very kind of stoic boy who was convinced he was in love with his best friend and didn't really feel confident in himself. And then we had Magnus, who just had all this background of pain and a hurt and was just suppressing all of this with parties and everything. And then they meet at this party and they start seeing each other more, and then they slowly fall in love, and then they kind of fall apart, and then they come back together, and now they have a family. And I don't know, I absolutely love this couple. They're my favorite, like absolute top favorite couple of all time. I just love them. And like even the Shadowhunter TV show, like I wasn't watching it for the TV show, I was watching it for Magnus and Alec, and every time they came on scene, they weren't quite who the characters of the books, but they still just had me swooning all the time. So yeah, I don't know, this is just my favorite, absolute favorite couple. Love them to death, and yeah, they're just my fave, so they had to be the top one in this video. Sorry for all the fangirling, but I absolutely love couples in books. They're just my favorite. I love seeing the journey and I love seeing where they go, and I think that might be why Alec and Magnus are my favorite, because we got to see them grow like throughout this whole Shadowhunter series. Got to see them first meet, we got to see the first kiss in that short story, we got to see them as they grew as individuals but also grew as a couple. We got to see how they like kind of fell apart, how they were not very functioning apart, and then they came back together, and then they fought for each other, and then they got a family, and I don't know, I just love them so much. Yeah, so I think I'm done fangirling now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. Let me know down below who your favorite couples are. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys for our next video. Bye!